Y'all already know it's Vision for Productions in the building, Sharita to be exact. We got my man Sauce Walka. Sauce Walka. Did you hear? Sauce Walka.
The kid that did, man. On to my splash, pick it up.
Houston to Miami.
The shit shop. Houston to Miami, and everything in the middle. I'm trying to win the Grammy out the streets, though.
Yeah.
Real.
I'm loving it, bro. I've been watching you and following you on Instagram. I came to Houston probably 5-6 years ago.
Where you from originally?
Louisiana.
Oh, I love Louisiana. That's like another home of mine. I love Louisiana.
For sure. Love and
shout out Baton Rouge, shout out Lake Charles, shout out a lot of Alapalooza, shout out New Orleans, shout out, you know what I'm saying, the whole
Ratchet City,
Street Post, shout out Lamar, I mean, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot, feel me? The whole Louisiana, I got a lot of love for that place. They show me a lot of love, a lot of love, yeah, for real.
So, I want to keep this quick. TSF. Talk about TSF business. How did TSF get started?
Shit, it really came out of bitch, to be honest with you. TSF started from me and my brother Sancho Saucy. We went through a period of time where we wanted to evolve and put not necessarily the gang back inside of ourselves behind us, but we just wanted to. I went to the penitentiary. His mom died. We lost a lot of people, a lot of murders happened around us and shit. A lot of gang retaliation we was involved in cases. Just a lot of shit. And then like old friends that we had, people that we grew up with. As men, you know, as boys, we all thought like boys, but then there came a time when men started to think like men. And then when men don't have like minds or like ideals, they separate. So we started to experience that. When our friends wanted to hustle, like in the streets, and we wanted to hustle a different way in the streets, and we just didn't meet eye to eye. So it caused a huge separation between us and our old counterparts, and we stopped being the childhood gang we was known as, is Mash Mode, Marshall. There was also a record label in the rap group. That was like my first real start, real push at having my own record label or my own rap company. I've been rapping since I was 5 years old, seriously. Me and my twin been rapping since like we was kids together, but that was the first time we took it seriously as a company. Mash Mode Music, Mash Mode Mall Stars Entertainment. It ended up not working out due to like legal purposes and shit, like cases we went through, just all the shit I explained before. So we left that and we recreated ourselves and rebranded ourselves as the Ciabatta Boys. Like before the Sauce Twins, Sauce Walka and Sancho Saucy was the Ciabatta Boys. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We were two brothers. We called ourselves the Ciabatta Boys because we feel like when we left the violent part of our upbringing, we started finding ways to make money, and we never wanted to be like robbers or drug dealers, even though we've experienced both things, that we did both and tried very hard at both of them. We just sold all the drugs that you could think to sell, brick, sherm, pills, drink, weed, crack, coke. Like we, you know what I'm saying? We gave it all a try, but it just was not. It wasn't our calling, you know. It just like scamming and all that. Like just those things was just never my calling. So me and my twin, we just always been like two handsome young men. Girls like us. We travel a lot. We always like clothes, fashion, music, rapping, shooting videos. So we always just had a different niche about ourselves. So we just found the way to change our conversation into ownership and shit. When we did that, we rebranded ourselves as the Ciabatta Boys because our whole life became about bread, and we started like rhyming and making our new pitch or our new gimmick, our new angle at the rap game was, oh, we get the bread, the butter, and the cheese. We get the ciabatta, the bread, butter, and the cheese. We get all the lettuce. Yeah, if you ain't got no lettuce, you ain't got no bread, then you ain't the head. You might be dead if you ain't getting no bread. Ciabatta bread, like that's how the whole rhyming and shit was starting before the sauce. Like that, people gotta understand. Like we already had this whole vision and this whole angle that we was finna attack the rap game with as the Ciabatta Boys, and using the lifestyle like we did with sauce, but we were just gonna make it with bread. You know what I'm saying? With ciabatta, like of course wheat bread, regular bread, white bread, all this other shit, but that's all thin, soft slices of bread. Ciabatta bread is thick, big, hard, wholesome bread that you use to make like exclusive big ass sandwiches or that shit that they sell overseas. So when we just did the history to it, it made sense. So we start like promoting ourselves and identifying ourselves as that publicly. And during the process of us doing that, we ran into a situation where a girl was like challenging our conversation and challenging like what we were saying to try to get our number and shit. And in the midst of that, she said, well, it's cool, yeah, that's my little brother living life, you know what I'm saying, riding out with a bitch on the jet ski, you know what I'm saying? Southway, man. So I was like, man, we ain't never tripping about this dripping, man. This shit for everybody. So, as I was saying, in the midst of all this, we created this brand and this link on this conversation for ourselves, and we would apply it to other street niggas when they try to brag about us, or like go in competition with us in the strip club, or when girls, or like in a regular club, is out and about in the street showing cars, showing money, showing jewelry, like young niggas shit, bragging, competing with each other, racing, whatever. And during one of those moments, we was trying to get at a girl, and the girl was telling us like, she already got a dude. I fuck with this dude. His name, Candyman was the dude's name. She was like, yeah, everything sweet over here, baby. I don't need nothing. Y'all little young boy, y'all young, talking about some Tabata boys and all that shit. I think y'all can impress any girl with how much money y'all got. Y'all got y'all look, cause at the time, you know, we two 20-year-olds, 19, 20, 21 years old, 22 years, like, this right back, this like, actually, I went to the penitentiary when we first started it, and then when I got out, it was sauce. I got out at 23, like going on 23, 22, right? Going like really 23. So I did like 3 years in and out of the prison system between TDC and like different like shot probation. Because when I first caught my case, I was still a damn near minor. I was 19, 18, like type shit. So I was still eligible. If you a teen in Texas, like you can get a shot probation or like a different YMAC, it's like different type of shit you can go to. But my case was so severe and so violent, and it was I forget what it was called. It's like a first degree felony, but it's a different term for it. But it was 5 to 99. So my shit was so severe, I had to go to the penitentiary regardless. As a part of my process, I had to go to the penitentiary. So whatever. But before that, we was already on dripping. We was already on Ciabatta, like right before I went to jail. It's like right when we started discovering the sauce is bad, but it really didn't hit till I was about like 23 or whatever or something like that. But during that time beforehand, during the sauce got birthed during the Ciabatta boys. The Ciabatta boys is no more by the time I'm 23. When I got out of jail, we already the Sauce Twins. But when I was before jail is when the sauce is getting birthed and getting created. From the time I caught the Trade A case, when like 19, 20, I go to jail around 21. I get out. I go to jail around 20, going on 21, and I get out around, because I kept the case at 19, so I get out at 23. I'm fighting the case for 19, going on 20. I go to jail at 20 type shit. So beforehand is when we meet this girl, and then when all this going on, me and my twin, we had that been our thing. Combination cars, matching jewelry, matching clothes, matching styles. Like we always been like a different version of the crisscross or the what I said earlier, kid and play, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I nothing like the Yin Yang twins, but just a group of twins. You know what I'm saying? Met the man and Red Man, a dynamic duo. We've been there. So with that being said, when she told us that, and then we told her what we said, a eureka moment happened, because I had said, well, yeah, bitch, it's cool that the Candyman, it got the lollipops in your mouth and a couple candy in your house and life is sweet, but I'm telling you, this flavor over here is something that y'all can't beat, because the Ciabatta boys, our flavor and our money, our sandwich got sauce on it, because I'm gonna tell you like this, what is bread, what is a sandwich, what is a meal without sauce in it? What is a meal without sauce on the deal? What is having money if the flavor ain't funny? If the flavor tastes funny, man. When I said that shit right there, my twin must have just fell back and looked at me. The girl must have laughed and said, "Oh, that was cute. Come here, And then just from that point, the whole conversation changed, the whole energy of the thing changed because we said something that she could not compete with, that she had. It created a level of curiosity because now her next question is, sauce? What you mean sauce? Mm-hmm. What you mean bread got flavor on it? What you mean? Don't be saying my nigga ain't born. Now her whole attitude, her whole defense mechanism broke down because you could compete with some of the shit that I got to say and my twin got to say because he done already gave you some slogans about Candy Man, the can, and like everything is sweet and ooh, all that other shit. So we coming with, it's down there like being somebody that tell cars 35, 45, so like whoever got the slickest conversation and makes the most sense, even though what you're saying seems to be entertaining, it has a very intricate financial reason behind it and blueprint behind it. So with that being said, that was the moment where the sauce was born. That was the moment when a sauce baby was born. Like boom, fuck the ciabatta boys, fuck the ciabatta shit. Like that shit cool. Like we gonna keep saying that. That's a part of our lingo now. But nigga, we the sauce, bro. That sauce and that drip. Yeah. Nigga, when we told that bitch, nigga, you ain't got the mayonnaise and the mustard and what is barbecue ribs without sauce? I ain't never seen a person eat a stack of dry ribs and didn't put no seasoning on a stack of dry ribs and didn't have a bowl of sauce on the side. Hey man, every motherfucking plate got sauce by it. And once we realized that, how it incorporated and it matched with the candy paint dripping in Houston and the syrup dripping in Houston and the screwed and chopped culture and having phrases in our old Houston culture that people miss past because they were so worried about coming down and chop and man hold up that they missed it. We been draped up and dripped out. Know what I'm talking about. Fat Pat being saying, such it down on my lip, such it down to my hip, keep her draped and dripped. Like this been shit